build-up from the beginning of pre-season, in fact, further back, from the time Carrick stepped through the door, to say that United are back. We're looking like the shackles are off. Players have got more belief. Pre-season was all good up until AC Milan, and then you had man like Amarin knock the stuffing out of us. And then we have the first league game of the season. Hull City away. Newly promoted Hull City away. Now, anybody that looks at that fixture says it's not a problem for United. But when you can't do something as simple as defend crosses, pick up the second ball, finish your chances, defend and back the keeper, what hope do you have? Hull City had a game plan today, and their game plan was simply to soak up the pressure, catch United on the break, and potentially give them some problems on set pieces. They done all of those things. I don't know if the players were ready for game week 1, to be honest, because like someone said to me earlier on, there was many simple passes, basic, get into your feet, send it back, or just knock it around the corner. We couldn't even do 3, 4, 5 yard passes. We couldn't even find a man in space. Santos and Tielemans today were horrible. Horrible. They looked like they played 50 games and they had no rest. Heavens, he looked like he was a fish way out of water. He looked like he needed to really consider going back to under 21s and getting some confidence back. Sure, my guy, he got forward a couple of times, but thank God that the window's still open, because if we had to rely on him to give us something on the left-hand side, God help us. God help us, mate. We weren't going to get nowhere near it. Thanos, I'm taking that name off you. Today, you were Mazraoui. See, I nearly call you Mazraoui. You were Mazraoui, mate. Simple, basic. He was the trigger. Anything going down Mazraoui's side, problematic. Anything. Already, I'm getting DMs from fans. I'm getting, direct messages. I'm getting phone calls. People are putting stuff up on their socials and tagging me because United have lost their first game of the season. Well done. Well done. Well done. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're all proud of yourself. It's one game. 37 to go. It left me a little bit gobsmacked, because we got the PFA Awards this week, so you thought that the boys would be on a high, knowing that Bruno will be winning a trophy this season as it's starting, so everyone will be having a little pep in their step. We win the first game, Bruno goes and picked up a trophy, and then we go on and just clear up. Not a chance. Bruno didn't really look at it today. Dorgu, again, he was misfiring. Mbeumo, Lemans and Maguire, for me, were the only players that were worth mentioning today. If it weren't for Lemans, United would have been 3, 4, 5 maybe. And the rest. If Mbeumo had 2 chances, if he puts them away, is the game different? Dorgu's chances, for him, those are half chances, I guess, but he's not an attacking player. He's just finding his feet into that position. So you could argue that the chances that Dorgu had, they weren't the greatest. But losing to Hull, correct, is diabolical. It's embarrassing. Yeah? Recently promoted, you know. Last night I was thinking to myself, you know what? We beat Hull. We got a nice run of games early on. I feel like if we beat Hull, we can kick on and just really have a good start to the season. Not a chance. Not a chance. You really need to be giving players like Dorgu space to run in beyond, right? So they can't think. He's not a thinking player. You give him the ball, he bangs it, yeah? You give him the ball, he slaps it across the box. He's not going to be doing loads of stuff to be breaking lines and finding players. It's not going to happen, yeah? Shining light was seeing someone like Rashford come off the bench. You know, the likes of Kobe Mainu. We got some finishers now on the bench. We've got guys that can finish a game and potentially turn rubbish into something worth shouting about. We couldn't even get a draw. It's pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. I'm gonna do a live again later on tonight, and it's gonna be a little bit low in energy because I'm embarrassed, I'm shell-shocked, and I'm pretty annoyed because I think anybody that's got any sort of footballing brain looks at the Hull City versus Man United game and says, that's a banker. United are going to slap them about all over the park. The questions are, what went wrong with United today? We looked like we were not really at it. I don't think we were taking Hull seriously. I feel like we went in there thinking, this game's a dead ringer, man. We were just going to go and just roll them over and then go back to Manchester, laughing all the way to the bank. Not a chance. Hull City were up for it. Up for it. Like I said to you to begin with, Hull City had a game plan, they executed it. Soak up the pressure. What's the point in having possession if you're not going to turn it into points? If you're not going to turn it into goals? If you're not going to turn the side over? You got Hull City now singing all the way home, you know, return back to the Premier League. We beat one of the biggest teams in the world, if not the biggest team in the world, 2-0. Chaos. You got a debutant scoring for them. United are we not fed up of breaking records? Are we just not fed up of it? I said to you already, yeah? We had 3 good performances today. 3 good performances today. And I'm saying good. I'm going to say they were good, but it's only slightly better than the rest. Maguire, even though for me, the first goal, he probably should have been a little bit more agile to go and get active for the second ball. We had Mbeumo had 2 good chances for me, and for him, he has got the ability to bury those. And the mems, because if it wasn't for him, it would have been beyond embarrassing. We lacked energy, we lacked aggression. I don't even know if belief is the right word to use, but we lacked a lot of the gusto that I would argue that going into a newly promoted side, you would need to take it over the line. They're going away with a historic win. Historic win. So the question is, what does that mean for United now? What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means for me. We've still got, 14 days left? No, probably just shy of a week and a half left of the transfer window. I want to see another defender, and we need another attacker. We can't be going with these fluid or false nines. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. We need to be direct. We need a target man. We need someone that can link up play. We didn't have that today. We did not have that today whatsoever. So guys, I want you to tell me what you think, how you feel the match went today. If you feel like there's anybody right now in the shop window that United should go and get ASAP, and you can see it based on today's performance, or Ollie Watkins maybe, or Lewis Hall. Is there any, do we still back Carrick? Is this just one loss? Calm down, it's not the end of the world. Yep, guys like Ram as well. Is there any other player that you could look at and say to yourself, you know what? They would make a difference, you know? Yeah, man, get at me. What do you think? Hull City 2, United 0. Honestly, we need some sort of unbeaten run for me to recover from this. It's embarrassing.